Hey everyone, let's talk about the complicated histories of the men on US paper currency. These figures, revered for their contributions, had lives intertwined with slavery and other morally complex actions. Buckle up, this is a nuanced journey through history. First up, George Washington on the $1 bill. The father of our nation inherited slaves at just 11 years old and continued to buy more as an adult. Despite this, Washington willed his slaves to be freed after his wife's death, showing a conflicted stance on the issue. Next, Thomas Jefferson on the $2 bill. Jefferson owned over 600 slaves, more than any U.S. president, even though he penned the Declaration of Independence, proclaiming all men are created equal. His legacy is a stark contradiction between his ideals and his actions. Now, Abraham Lincoln on the $5 bill. Lincoln never owned slaves and is celebrated for the Emancipation Proclamation. But his views on racial equality were complex and evolved over time. He wasn't always the beacon of freedom we remember. Alexander Hamilton on the $10 bill is often seen as an abolitionist, but recent research suggests he bought and enslaved people. This revelation adds layers to our understanding of Hamilton's life and beliefs. Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill owned a plantation with 150 slaves when he died. He also signed the Indian Removal Act, leading to the Trail of Tears, a dark chapter in American history. Jackson's legacy is marred by these actions. On the $50 bill, Ulysses S. Grant is known for his role in the Civil War and his presidency. He owned a slave but later freed him, making him the last U.S. president to own slaves. Grant's views on slavery were complex and evolved over time. Finally, Benjamin Franklin on the $100 bill. Franklin owned 2 slaves and his newspaper advertised slave sales. However, he later became an abolitionist, reflecting a significant transformation in his beliefs. And let's not forget Harriet Tubman, a former slave and abolitionist who used the Underground Railroad to help others escape. There are ongoing efforts to put her on the $20 bill, replacing Andrew Jackson. These men, immortalized in our wallets, had lives filled with contradictions and complexities. It's crucial to understand their full stories to appreciate the true fabric of our history. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history. See you next time.